Donaldson, and this is Carl Williams. We're sixth graders here at Lincoln Elementary School, and we'd like to tell you a little bit about Project AIM, Lincoln's Arts and Education program.
Project AIM stands for Arts in Motion. It's a good name for what's happening here at Lincoln because the arts, all of them, move throughout our school, helping us to learn better and to enjoy learning more.
We study art, drama, dance, music, and even writing as separate subjects. But the arts are also a part of our math, reading, science, and even social studies classes.
We learn from books, but also from each other through our involvement in arts activities. We learn from our teachers, but also from visiting artists who come to our school to present workshops and performances.
We learn in, through, and about the arts. Here's how it happens.
We all attend a weekly class in creative drama and movement. This is a creative drama exercise called Mirrors. It's a lot of fun because we work in partners. One person creates the movement and the other reflects it, like a mirror image. Here, a group of 5th and 6th graders are improvising a scene from The Emperor's New Clothes. There is no script. We make the lines as we go along, and the story's a little bit different every time it's played.
Good day, sire. We would like to sell you some magnificent cloth.
Only people who are fit for their offices may see this.
And the colors are so extravagant, they look marvelous on you.
And surely, and for you to be able to afford it, you have all the money in the world, practically. Only people who are fit for their offices may see this wonderful cloth, Emperor.
Do you have a sample of this extraordinary material? We don't carry sample. It's too rare.
What if someone comes, jumps us and tries to take it away from us?
Well, how much will this cost? Oh, approximately 50,000 for each of us.
50,000! You must supply the thread, and it costs $200 a spool for the gold
And
thread.
each will need 1,000 of them. And the thread is so gold. It looks wonderful on you, sire. You must have it.
Sire, don't be silly.
What? I think you should go out there while our council. Let's discuss this matter. You must hurry, sire. We have no time whatsoever.
But sire, there is no sample and it costs so much money. Actually, I think you should buy this cloth. It sounds absolutely magnificent, and this is your only chance to get it. But sire, please, you have more cloth than anybody. Anyone can weave it for you. Don't buy this. They don't even have no samples.
Sire, you've been gypped.
Yeah, I think so. You have so much clothes, you can surely do out with one pair. Sire, don't mean all that. You're being foolish. It's quiet.
These 3rd grade children are completing their study of shapes through a theater game called The Human Machine.
once when we played that game? The machine started going faster and faster until it finally exploded and the parts flew all over the room.
Our teacher only let us do it that way once, though.
That is right. The Art Peddler program is another important part of Project AIM. Once a month, teams of peddlers, usually 2 children, visit individual classrooms to introduce a new artist. Here, Mr. Nidisher teams with a 5th grader to introduce the artist Renoir.
Okay, Renoir used rough brush strokes, and here you can see a woman and 3 men in the back. And since they're only patches of color, they blend in with the trees and you can slightly notice them. Here in this picture, if these were the real paintings, and I would take my fingers and go across this grass, I would be able to feel the rough brush strokes of paint used.
Does anyone know why do you think, as Jennifer mentioned, he used such very rough brush strokes? Joe?
If he would use it with his regular hand, it would just go on like smoothly.
Right.
Our teachers often interrelate the arts with different subjects to make learning more interesting and meaningful. These 1st grade children are involved in a language arts unit about dragons. They've listened to stories about dragons, read about dragons, and even written about dragons. Now they're working together to create a colorful dragon tapestry.
Science concepts can also be developed through arts-related projects. These intermediate students are studying ecology, and making a mural helps them to express their ideas and concerns about ground pollution.
Jessica Woods.
Actress and drama instructor at Lehigh University, speaks to a social studies class studying ancient Greece about theater appreciation. After the discussion, she and a teacher present a short scene from Antigone by Sophocles.
When this happens, you really can't be thinking, you can only be feeling. All of these things that you'll start to think about after we do the same.
Do not need to tell me.
What else? When Creon singles out one brother for a hero's grave and lets the other rot. They are saying he has laid Eteocles in the ground with every right and custom that is fitting to give him honor with the dead below. But Polynices' body that was killed so pitifully, they say he has commanded shall not be mourned or given burial, but lie unburied and unwept, a feast for passing birds to gorge on at their pleasure. And so the rumor runs, our good Creon has decreed for you and me. Anyone who disobeys in any way will die by public stoning. So there you have it.
Your giving and your involvement affects what is happening on stage for you, so it's back and forth.
And that's really what I'm going to leave you with. That when you go to the theater, you're coming here to give just as much as you're coming here to take. And we're doing the same thing. We're here to give as well as to take from you. And that's what their appreciation is really all about. Thank you.
Thank you. Working on our puppets for a special period we have each day called special projects. And these are puppets that we're going to use in 2 different plays. And in this period we practice for plays and we work on our puppets during this session.
It's hard to believe you can actually take pictures with an oatmeal box.
It is, but the 3rd graders did, and the pictures were great.
You really have to pay attention, because if you goof, it's not going to work. This is very careful work.
Well, I don't care.
This year, almost 30 different arts events were planned as part of our Visiting Artists series.
There were many workshops, lecture demonstrations, and productions. Here's a bit of the closing moments of one such production, Beauty and the Beast, and the classroom discussion that followed.
Beautiful by their outward appearance? No. And
be kind and
be kind inside, right? And it's the the prince that is inside the beast that we are able to set free, aren't we?
Why didn't she turn him into the beast?
Why did she turn him into the beast?
She didn't.
She didn't do it, did she? The beauty didn't do it.
I know. The old lady.
Kim?
Well, see, like every time the beast would come out, he'd put it on the head face and stuff. And whenever the prince would come out, he'd take off the headpiece.
Okay.
Then he'd the prince. What about the claw?
What about the claws? Okay.
Those were attached to these things.
Do you think that frightened Beauty at first when she saw his claws?
It looked like it was a green. I knew it was the prince because I saw a little mark of skin, so I knew it was the prince.
You knew it was the prince. Okay. But what did Beauty do to set the prince free? What?
Not to know him. Not to marry him.
But what did she do to set him free?
Kissed him.
She kissed him, didn't she? But really, what was that saying? She was what? What was she? How was she treating him? She was nice to him, wasn't she? And she showed love to him, and he was able to be set free. Okay. I'm wondering how many people we could set free if we would be able to see their good qualities inside them.
Several classes went to the Allentown Art Museum for a special Learning to Look tour.
I like just shining in on those things and also paintings kind of see that it's like right there in the sun. Yeah, and I have like one of those different pictures of different people and then
Okay, some of you get that too, so you have if you're looking at the entire painting. Shall I play it for you?
Yeah.
See how that changes your... I'd like you, first of all, to look at it very carefully. And I'll play another time. We'll really concentrate to the sound. So now just look how it changes the movement of the sculpture.
Grass blowing in the wind.
Grass blowing in the wind. Good. Let's not talk about the sound yet. Let's just talk about the movement, the changing of shapes.
Well, the movement's changed now since it's not going up and down, it's going across.
Okay, now it's going across. Does it have more energy than it had before or less energy?
Looks like it's live. Looks like maybe it's trying to get out of something.
Yeah, some things doesn't.
It looks like it's aggravated when it moves all the different angles. Like maybe it's stuck in this just one part, and it's like when it moves, it just can't get out, and it's trying to get there. Maybe it's
like they're fighting with each other. Well, to me, when I first looked at it, when it's standing very still, it looks really tense. It looks like it's full of electricity, and as soon as you touch it, it relaxes just a little bit, but still has all that fighting like this.
And it seems to be moving in the frame. So one man's in on the side, it's like like that. And the lady in the middle is standing up straight, saying this man, and she's just right there.
Excellent, very good. How many of you have never seen the Greek vases in the exhibit here? Do you remember seeing how figures form the shape of vase? Good, okay, that would be one. That's one way in which the figures take the whole shape. Good.
At the end of the year, we have an arts festival called the Imagination Celebration. It lasts a week and many things happen. The halls are filled with our artwork and special projects.
Craftsmen come and give demonstrations. The band and chorus give a joint concert, and each class gives a short presentation which relates art to reading, math, or science.
Oh, she does let it glass.
Yeah,
okay.
she helps in the unique music
Sure.
too.
Well, now she uses 60/40 for something like that. But what this is actually silver with a small amount of copper and a small amount of zinc in it, so that it will melt at a slightly lower temperature than the silver itself. But once it's soldered and polished and cleaned up, you don't even see it, and you can't see the seam at all.
Did you ever get burned?
Oh, I've done some beautiful burns, yeah. By not being careful. You know, you lean against something or pick something up when it's still hot, and you get some nasty burns. But you quickly learn, you know. If you get burnt doing something, you just won't do that again. Okay, any other questions?
What's the most unique thing that you've ever made?
Probably the most unique thing I've made was I've made maces for colleges, and they're the most unusual thing and the largest things to be made. I've done a lot of chalice sets and a lot of ecclesiastical work too. I've done a lot of pieces for synagogues and as well as churches.
What's the hardest thing you've ever had to make?
The hardest thing I ever had to make was I did a chalice for the old Swede church in Philadelphia. And it was a case of duplicating a chalice that was done before by another craftsman a couple of hundred years ago. And in order to do it, we had to build the tools that he used, which were not available. So that was a very difficult job to do. But it was a great challenge and a lot of fun to do.
Here, some of the kids are watching a videotape of our medieval Christmas production called Prince George and the Dragon.
The best part of the Imagination celebration is Balloon Day. We paint the skies with thousands of balloons while Liberty High School Jazz Band plays. It's fantastic. It is, yeah.
who found the balloons. One man from New York wrote that he was opening his garage door when a balloon came down and hit him on the head.
You know, I don't really mind getting up in the morning and coming to school.
Me either. Lincoln Elementary is a pretty interesting place.
Look at those balloons. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah. Read that poem we wrote, Betsy. You know, the one about the balloons.
Oh, I know what you mean. Millions of colors leap to greet the sun. Red, green, blue, pink, orange. Like a rainbow shattering, they encircle the school. As I look up at the sky, I feel satisfaction run wildly through me.